apart from seeing him on social media, and from the fact that they had issues with my brother, which they sorted them.
In January 2026, Waya and his wife Miss Trudy publicly shared an emotional story about their personal struggle with miscarriages and their joy at becoming pregnant again after 6 heartbreaking losses over several years. The announcement emphasized resilience, hope, and faith, and was widely covered across entertainment news sites as a heartfelt moment shared with their audience. The couple described a long journey that included being told they might never have children, enduring repeated losses, and finally conceiving in 2025. Miss Trudy also spoke about the emotional toll and her battle with depression away from social media. This announcement was broadly treated as uplifting content that connected with many viewers who have experienced similar struggles. Nonetheless, however uplifting the content was, it also attracted negative perceptions by some of the content creators. In particular, Dee Mwango's comment was not received positively by majority of commentators who cited that she's just jealous and trying to chase clout for buzz using Miss Trudy. The exact primary source of Dee Mwango's comment isn't available from major publications, but many reaction clips and commentary videos on YouTube point to the fact that Dee's public comment or online response to the announcement drew criticism. Viewers interpreted her behavior or what she said as first hypocritical. Some reactors suggested Dee's tone or approach was inconsistent with how she has spoken about Miss Trudy and Waya in the past. According to these community reactions, people accused her of 1. Being negative or critical in a moment where many expect support. Secondly, responding in a way that seemed contrary to the uplifting nature of the announcement. Third, making remarks that didn't align with a compassionate perspective during a sensitive topic. Now, these interpretations are viewer-generated commentary, not official statements, but they reflect how her response was received in some circles. Her response was also viewed as clout or buzz-seeking. Other commentators framed Dee's reaction as an attempt to generate attention, views, and engagement by creating drama around a positive announcement. Some reaction video titles specifically labeled her behavior as hypocritical or clout chasing. Now, this angle suggests that, first, people felt Dee might have been trying to insert herself into a trending story. The tone of her comment may have looked like an attempt to start buzz or draw attention to herself rather than genuinely celebrate the couple. Some even felt her past criticism of Waya / Miss Trudy made her current reaction appear less genuine. Again, these claims mainly come from reaction channels and social commentary clips rather than official or verified direct quotes. Why would people call her response hypocritical anyways? Now, the hypocrisy argument in the commentary generated rested on perceived inconsistency. First, past tone versus present situation. Some viewers pointed out that they in the past had been critical of Waya and Miss Trudy content, relationship, or creative output. When this joyful announcement came, they felt her reaction did not match the supportive tone many expected from fellow creator or peer, especially given the deeply emotional nature of the miscarriage struggle. To these audience members that felt insincere or opportunistic, especially if the phrasing seemed to touch on old critics. The other thing is public versus private intentions. Majority of commentators often treat YouTube comments and social posts as meaningful statements of intent. Get me right. Commentators often treat YouTube comments and social posts as meaningful statements of intent when these words didn't clearly express empathy or celebration. Many inferred that her comment was meant to get attention rather than offer support. It's important to note that this interpretation is based on viewer perception of tone and context, not a legally or journalistically verified motive. So, why people viewed it as clout seeking? People accusing a creator of chasing clout usually point to a few patterns. First, timing. Responding to a widely shared emotional announcement in a way that generates reactions. Secondly is the tone. Now, language that sounds provocative or controversial. And the third and most important, viewer reaction counts. Now, community videos and reaction content often proliferate when there is controversy. In this case, though, the narrative among some YouTubers was that her response generated spikes in discussion, which some interpreted as trying to ride the wave of a trending topic. 5. What this reflects about social media culture. Now, the response to this situation shows a few broader dynamics in online influencer spaces. First, viewer interpretation versus creator intention. Public reactions often interpret tone and subtext, which can differ from what the creator actually meant. A comment that seems clout-driven to audiences may have been unscripted or poorly phrased instead of calculated. Emotional topics are sensitive. Announcements about childbirth after miscarriage are deeply emotional. Audiences often expect supportive, compassionate responses universally, and any deviation can look insensitive. Public figures live under scrutiny. Now, influencers like Dee Mwango, Miss Trudy and Waya have large engaged audiences who are quick to amplify or critique every statement. Well, in summary, the announcement by Waya and Miss Trudy that they were expecting after 6 marriages was widely covered as an inspirational personal story. On the flip side, Dee Mwango's response was viewed by many commentators as hypocritical or attention-seeking, mainly because of perceived inconsistency with her past comments about Waya and Miss Trudy, and because her tone didn't match the expected supportive reaction. These judgments come from community reaction videos and social commentary, which reflect public perception, not official personal intentions.